Welcome to the Feminine Rising. I am so excited that you are here and that you have found our community. It is not by coincidence that our paths have crossed. You are an integral and valuable part of this global community of women, and I cannot wait to get to know you and share these new experiences with you. If you don't yet know me, my name is Rikki Yoatt. I was born and raised in Queensland, Australia, and for the last few years I have been working with women who struggle with their relationship to their body image, their self-acceptance, and their self-confidence. I'm a certified Reiki energy healer, a yoni egg expert, qualified clothed and nude yoga teacher, and I am Queensland's Naked Awakening facilitator. I specialize in mentoring women back into a more connected bond with their bodies, helping to access empowerment, embodiment, and sensuality, and also teaching emotional energy release techniques to release stored trauma and shame that lies deep within the subconscious mind, brain, body, and soul. Ultimately, I am guiding women towards liberation and lasting bliss. I began my self-discovery journey to break away from negative self-beliefs and social conditionings that I had been living with for over 25 years, to learn to love my body and to reconnect to my sensuality. I found that during my own journey, there was very little support and guidance out there for me and what I was trying to do. I felt quite alone a lot of the time whilst navigating these new and uncharted territories within myself and my own healing. It has been many years now since I started this vulnerable deep dive within, and I have come to a place where I now understand that I was to experience those dark times so that I could become a professional mentor and share all that I have learned along the way. The tools, the techniques, the practices, integrations, and the real truth that from our darkness, we can always again find the light. The outcome of my own commitment to my healing is that I have found a place of such deep gratitude within my body. Something I didn't actually think was possible for so many years. And I just want to be able to scream this from the rooftops and share this with every woman, every person that I meet. We have all experienced being blinded by our own self-doubt. But I want to tell you that our own internal and unconditional love is possible to find and available to all of us if we just step away from our self-developed fears and realize that we can be more than what society and our conditions allow us to be. You deserve to feel comfortable in your skin. You deserve to live a life overflowing with feminine pleasure. You deserve to be the divine queen that you were born to be, and you so deeply deserve to be celebrated, respected, and held throughout life by your sisterhood and by your community. My deepest desire, and what I feel that I have been called for in this lifetime, is to continue creating safe spaces for women to heal, to reconnect and navigate through their own self-healing and self-discovery journeys. And this is where the Feminine Rising was born. I can only reach so many women with my in-person workshops here in Australia, and so I want to be able to share my profound collection of knowledge with every woman in the world openly and without restrictions or censorship. So the topics that we are going to explore together within the Feminine Rising, in the past, they've had me blocked, reported, banned, deleted from all social media accounts. Yet each time, I come back even stronger and more bold because I see how valuable this information is and how much these topics need to be spoken about. Within the Feminine Rising, we speak about the topics that old and most parts of new society deeming taboo and uncomfortable, right? So together as a community of women, global community of women, we uncover the confronting truths and we challenge social conditioning. The stigma around female sexuality is fastly becoming unacceptable. Joining together, we will work to normalize and desexualize the female body and all it's capable of. The Feminine Rising journey that we are embarking on individually and as a supportive community will have its challenges. Times of uncomfortable awakenings and emotional pain But I want you to understand that it's within our discomforts that lies our healing and our growth, our evolving and our expansion. We all have toxic self-belief patterns, some coming from society, some coming from our upbringing, schooling, relationships, and some that we're even yet to recognize or discover. And it is easy to get stuck in these, even though they become outdated. It's in these old belief cycles we find our resistance to evolve, and then this discomfort becomes the norm, feeding our anxiety, our disconnect, our numbness, and our dissatisfaction with life. So you being here and watching this video means that you are curious, ready to take control and say yes to moving out of your outdated narrative. From exhaustion to ease, you do not have to do any of this alone. What this community represents is just how common all of that bullshit is. Now, I'm sure we can all agree there has been way too much sexual misguidance. Thank you, porn industry, Hollywood movies, and tabloids. There's been way too much sexual repression and definitely not enough emotional intelligence education. No nurturing, nor a safe container for us as women to explore any of this. I mean, I'm sure you remember sexual education at high school, right? I do. What a joke. No matter how many times I hold space for women, I am always in awe of the courage each one possesses to show up for themselves. Not to mention the vulnerability and the honesty that they are ready to move away from conditionings and unleash the beautiful feminine, rising to their fullest potential. Each woman of today is the pioneer for the women of tomorrow. You are this woman. Your courage to break away from all patterns of lack is shaping the world for your daughters, your nieces, your sisters, your mothers, your aunties, any girl or woman that you come in contact with. So to summarize, the Feminine Rising is an education platform created for women to learn the truth of themselves physically and emotionally. And I can confidently say that what we are going to do in this group will transform your life. It is a game changer. This online membership is pretty straightforward. Watch this welcome series first to unlock the rest of the modules, and then after that, there is no specific order in which you must view the modules. You can search through to find topics, rituals, conversations, and practices that resonate with you, and I do encourage you to take it all at your own pace. There are some lessons within certain modules that are part 1 to part 4 or week 1 to week 4. So I advise to follow these in order to get the most out of your experience. We do also have a private Facebook group. This one is called The Feminine Rising with Ricky, and then in brackets, membership. There is a free one, but you are part of the membership. And so I'm going to link that below so you can go ahead and join. This is the space within our private group where we're going to share our homework, our experiences with the practices. It's a place for you to ask all and any of your questions, to also show up authentically and vulnerably, and to build a sisterhood community. This is where you're going to have the support of me 24/7 and all the other women that are going to be in the paid membership. So I invite you to really, really utilize this private, sacred space. So I'm there. I'm available to you whenever you need assistance and guidance. And you can always private message me, but I do also encourage, if you feel confident enough, to share your questions and your vulnerabilities in the group as a post, because most likely something that you share is going to resonate with another sister who might not have enough courage to ask the question. So it's going to always help us to keep building and sharing and giving everyone else encouragement. So I started the Feminine Rising with Ricky in June of 2021 as a free women-only group, and this is where I was able to share all of the incredible experiences and the tools that I've learned over the many years that I have been completely transforming my life and my relationships. And so I sit here, I come to you as a forever dedicated student. I am really no different than any of you out there, except that I made the decision to start shedding all the layers of social conditioning a few years earlier. The beauty in life is that it is never too late to start. It's your life, Make it about you. There are topics that I specialize in, and I cannot wait to share those with you. And there are other topics that we are going to explore together from other women who are pioneers in their fields, because I never want to stop learning about myself and also about what's available to me as a woman. So because this group has been running free since mid-2021, it's now December 2021, all of the live videos from the group, the free group, have been uploaded to the membership and are ready for you to view now. So there are over 30 timeless videos that have come from the original Facebook group that were done as lives. So expect that the quality of those ones and the shape and everything is going to be a little bit different. I'll be talking in them a bit differently because they were lives, but everything uploaded as of January 2022 is going to be done just like this video. So new videos are going to be released weekly into different modules, one a week, so that it gives you enough time to process, to integrate, and to catch up if you do or had missed out on watching it on the day of release. So these videos are going to be a mix of rituals, classes, at-home practices, conversations, Q&As, guest speakers, yoga flows, energy healing sessions, meditations, homework, online women's circles, and so much more. Let's take a breath together, my sisters. I can feel the excitement bubbling. Deep inhale through your nose and let it out through your mouth. You are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. My commitment is to mentor and guide you as you courageously evolve. You have connected to me in the Feminine Rising community to support your decision to remove the blockages that have been keeping you from being authentically you. It's time to rewrite that story, your story. It's time to educate, evolve, and embody.